Hello. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about the new Civil War trailer that came out. If you haven't seen it yet, I will link it in the description and you can go and watch that and then come back here. I was going to wait and do a reaction video to it, but I really wanted to watch it and I was still at school. So I watched it at lunch and I watched it a few more times at lunch and it was an amazing trailer and I'm so excited for the movie because the movie comes out on my birthday, which is really exciting and convenient because then I don't have to plan a birthday party. I can just be like, oh, well, I'll go see Civil War, right? So I just wanted to talk about a few things, like thoughts I had about the trailer and what the movie's going to be like. In the beginning of the trailer, you see I believe it's going to be S.H.I.E.L.D. It's someone who represents S.H.I.E.L.D. Or who, I don't remember in Winter Soldier, the people he was working with then, which I'm pretty sure was S.H.I.E.L.D. I need to rewatch all the movies. But he's showing like all the destruction the heroes have, caused in their fight against evil. Sometimes, the city gets destroyed. And the part I liked about that those little clips in the beginning is when they show Sokovia, I don't know how to say it, but the place where Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were from. You can see that in Scarlet Witch, her face, she looks sad or guilty or just, bad memories all over. And you see Captain America be like, it's, stop, that's enough. Because I'm really interested to see and excited to see the relationship that Captain America and Scarlet Witch have, and that he is like he's the friend to her because she's sort of the newcomer that isn't quite accepted yet because she was on the other side and she sort of crossed over, and you would think it's enough to just cross over, but she's still not completely trusted, but he does trust her, and I like that. Hiccup. And then the other part within that scene and throughout the whole trailer, you see Natasha, Black Widow, the way that she is playing the character that you can see so far from the trailer is that I think she's very conflicted. Like, officially with all the marketing and stuff, she's on Team Iron Man, but I think she's on Team Iron Man because she agrees with the ideas that he has, but I think if you were to have her choose between Tony Stark and Steve Rogers, I think she would go with Steve Rogers. I think she's closer to him, but in this case, doesn't agree with him. And I think that's really hard for her, trying to decide which side to be on, and probably the fact that she doesn't want to pick a side because she doesn't want to fight, because nobody wants to fight. They could all just be friends and move on, but that's another story. And then the other part I liked, well, not liked, but scared me a little bit. Another part was when you see a clip of Vision and Scarlet Witch fighting, and Vision is on his knees already. Obviously, at that point in the fight, Scarlet Witch is winning. And it's interesting to see because they both have a tremendous amount of power, although I think if Vision wanted to, he could destroy all of them, and there would be no fight. But he obviously doesn't want to destroy everyone. But I really wish Scarlet Witch and Vision were on the same side rather than opposing sides, while I do understand while they're on opposing sides. But I really am hoping they go with the plot line of Vision and Scarlet Witch being together, and I know they probably won't go so far as to, when Scarlet Witch and Vision have children and everything, but I am looking forward to and hoping that they do play a little bit with the romance that they have in the comic books, because that'll be really fun and exciting. Another part that I liked is how they just showed a little bit of Ant-Man. They didn't show too much in this trailer, but I really enjoyed Ant-Man, so I'm excited that he's going to be in this movie too, because I think the biggest reason I like Ant-Man is because he's played by Paul Rudd, who I'm a big fan of. He's a great actor. He's really funny, but also can be sort of a more serious actor, which you see in Ant-Man. He's serious but funny at the same time. So I'm excited to see him in the movie, and I'm pretty sure he's on Captain America's side, because he was with Hawkeye, who are both on Captain America's side. So that'll be interesting to see him interact with all the other Avengers, because we haven't seen him with anyone else yet. And then, what else was there? Oh, just the whole part at the end where Captain America and Iron Man are fighting, and Iron Man says something like, you need to back down. It's over. And he says something like, I'll keep fighting or whatever. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's the same thing he said at the beginning of Captain America, the first movie. And I think that full circle and that quote itself really summarizes who Captain America is. He's going to keep fighting, and he's going to keep fighting for what he believes is right. And in this case, I kind of think Captain America is right. I mean, the superheroes, they do a lot for the world, and while in theory putting some restrictions on them and rules and having them like be monitored and everything that Iron Man is supporting, it could work, but it also could go really wrong. And I think with whoever is in charge will change how that is. And I understand why Captain America does not trust Shield or whatever corporation it is to put forth these rules because of what he's been through. When you look back to his first movie when he was in the 1940s and everything he went through with Hydra and all of that, I can see why he doesn't trust a big corporation to restrict what he does. And what he does is always just to save people. Yeah. The biggest part of the trailer, I think, though, was obviously Spider-Man making an appearance at the end. And because I think we all thought Spider-Man was just going to be a cameo in this movie. He was just going to... I assumed he'd be the end credit scene. I just felt like that would make the most sense. But based on the trailer, he's going to play a bigger part than we all thought, which I'm really excited for. Spider-Man is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe ever, second only to Captain America. So I'm really excited, first of all, to see him in the Marvel Cinematic Universe with the Avengers, since we haven't gotten that before. While I do love both of the previous incarnations of Spider-Man that they have done in movie form, I'm excited to see something new and see something with the Avengers and see him interact with that world rather than be isolated to his own movie series. And I'm really excited to see Tom Holland play him. I think he's going to be actually really amazing. He's much closer to the age of Spider-Man. When the new Spider-Man movie comes out, I'm excited to see how they do that, because they're not doing his origin story. They're doing something a little different, like when he's already Spider-Man and they're doing something crazy. So I'm really excited to see that. I have seen a few people say they kind of don't like Spider-Man's new costume that they created for Civil War, but I really love it because to me it looks just like the original Spider-Man comic book costume, because it's a lot more simple. It's I don't know how to describe it. It just looks a lot like the comic book version, and I like that they're sort of bringing the true essence of Spider-Man and putting him in this incarnation of it, because I feel like if they don't get it right this time, I mean, what are they gonna do next? I mean, they've tried a few times, and while it has gone well, it hasn't completely succeeded. But I think this time could maybe be the one that really does live on as Spider-Man, because everyone really does love Spider-Man. He's a fan favorite, and I think this one can really do justice to the character. I'm really excited. The only thing I'm worried about for Civil War is that Spider-Man in the trailer appears to be on Iron Man's side, and then which is a problem for me personally, because Spider-Man is one of my favorites and Captain America is one of my favorites, and they're on separate sides, and that's going to be really hard. But when you look at the character, like the essence of the character of Spider-Man, and then you evaluate what each of Captain America's side and Iron Man's side are fighting for, I really feel like Spider-Man would choose Captain America over Iron Man. I don't know if that'll be the case in the movie. That's just what I feel like Spider-Man's decision would be, in my view of the character. But either way, I'm really, really happy and excited to see him in a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie with the rest of these characters and see how they all interact. And I'm excited to see Black Panther, which is new, in this movie, which will be really exciting. He gets his own movie in a few years. So yeah, it will be all over, just really exciting. I'm really excited for this movie, and I'm sort of scared at the same time. If they happen to go with the plot line where Steve Rogers is no longer Captain America and Bucky takes over, it'd be interesting, but I'd probably cry for, a few weeks before getting over it, and then I still wouldn't be over it. But there's still a lot more I could probably talk about in just from this, 3-minute trailer, but this video is getting kind of long, so I might do some more videos on Civil War before it comes out. If not, I will definitely do a review on it when it does come out on May 6th, which is my birthday, so that's exciting. But yeah, that's all for today, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!